Oh, hey, I've got a question for you. Have you ever watched yourself do this thing where you're going to get your money shit in order once and for all? So you commit to doing something like start following a budget for the first time, and then immediately you have the overwhelming need to spend a bunch of money on something, and then that commitment goes completely out the window. Well, this is super common, and we're going to talk about it. Hi, I'm Robin Foley, money mindset coach, and today's Money Mini is about the biggest reason you have money problems. It's your brain. Okay, so you've made the commitment to do something like follow a budget really closely so you could get your money in order, and then massive expenses hit out of the blue, or a fantastic deal on something expensive you've really been wanting comes up. This is not to say that some of those expenses are not super important, like fixing a busted car or when you get hit with an emergency vet bill. These are very real situations. But after spending many years trying to figure myself and money out, I totally believe these kinds of things come up exactly when you've made the commitment to do something big and new to sort out your money problems. I also totally believe they come up like a big smack in the face because of what you believe you get to have in this life. This phenomenon is your money set point being actualized. I want to show you how the biggest reason you have money problems is your own brain, or rather, how you allow your unobserved mind to run your life. It becomes a problem because your unobserved, unmanaged mind is operating from a whole slew of experiences and beliefs from before you were 8 years old. That means all the fears and stories that your child mind has about money, about your safety, about your belonging are working together to create your internal financial set point. And when you try to change it, some absolutely wild Murphy's Law type of stuff will happen. And it can keep you right where you are financially. And I've been thinking about this phenomenon a lot lately, and I really want to demystify what it takes to change it. I've been working with some of my one-to-one coaching clients over a very long span of time, some of them for more than 18 months. And for the past 7+ years, I myself have been heavily involved in learning coaching, doing consistent self-coaching, and also getting coached by the coaches that I've hired for very specific things that I'm working through. So it's with a great deal of certainty that I can say, when you have a goal to change how you do money, love, life, or literally anything, you will come up against your own emotional stuff and unhelpful belief systems. You must do the work on your beliefs in order to get to your goal. And this can be really uncomfortable because money is a very emotionally loaded topic. The clients who have had the most success with cleaning up their money stuff and experiencing the benefits of having more money are those who have been open and willing to do this deep work. When you stick with it long enough, you get to really uncover your fearful thinking and truly start changing those thoughts and beliefs over time. When you do, you end up getting what you wanted, whether that's a tangible thing or a new circumstance in your life. And getting it takes far less physical action in the world than you would think. It turns out all the heavy lifting is internal. And while I do like to offer step-by-step guides for the things people want to most change in their own lives, the actionable steps to achieve practical things like paying off debt or making more money or building savings, those kinds of things. Those are truly just jumping off points for the deep dive into how your specific money patterns have created your current situation. The work is never about the practical steps towards the goal. And it has everything to do with gaining a handle on how your current thinking creates your emotional state and how that emotional state in your body totally dictates the steps that you will take. Change is always about doing the internal work of managing your mind in order to manage your emotional state. That said, let's get you started on your internal stuff. First, I've created a downloadable sheet of journal prompts to go along with the previous video on being a safe place for money. That sheet is called Is Money Safe With Me? It is linked below. This sheet will provide actionable steps to take to be a more safe place for money to land and grow. But as your own thoughts will likely be getting in the way of moving that forward, I've got a solution planned to help with that as well. When you sign up to receive those journal prompts in your email box, You will also be invited to a free live journaling call that I'm hosting in a few weeks. During that call, I'm going to be leading you in some deep journaling work so you can start seeing the thoughts that are impacting your specific money situation. I encourage you to engage in my free content here on this channel and do the practical steps that I recommend in various videos. But I also encourage you to open to being willing to dig deep to do the internal work, whether you do that on your own or you could do that with me as your guide. Now, go and grab that journal prompt sheet and get your special invitation to the journaling call, and I will see you there live. Have a fantastic week.